Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta has begun his two-day tour of Western Kenya that will include him officially reopening the pan paper mills in Webuye that was closed about 7 years ago. Let's now link up with our reporter, Robert Wanyonyi, who's joining us from Webuye with more details about that particular visit. A very good afternoon to you, Robert. Thank you very much for joining us. Has the president arrived at the pan paper yet?
Thank you very much, Akisa. We are expecting the president here anytime from now, maybe in the next 10 minutes, because right now the president and his deputy, William Ruto, are at Kopsiro in Mount Elgon district, whereby they have been issuing title deeds to residents of that area. The president arrived here at Matulo airstrip near Webuye around 11 a.m. and proceeded by a military chopper to Kopsiro. So from there is when the itinerary says that he's arriving here at Pan Paper in a few minutes, then maybe commission this paper factory officially before heading to Navaholo to commission a new road that is set to be tarmacked in Kakamega County, Akisa.
Now, Robert, we understand that former Prime Minister or opposition leader Raila Odinga and ANC head Musalia Mudavadi are also expected at the region. Could you just let us in on that a bit?
Yes, the unofficial information that we have is that the code leaders and the NASA, they call it Super Alliance, Mudavadi, they're also expected here maybe next week, and they will be addressing residents in Webuye and parts of Bungoma town, also Kakamega County, but it is not yet official because we have just heard from their supporters and party officials that they will be also arriving here maybe to address various issues that they feel are still pending here at Pan Paper. You will remember that there are some former workers whose plight is being addressed by the investor, who says he has taken about 200 of them, but there are still many others who are saying they have been left out and they want their fate to be known. So the opposition leaders might just seize that opportunity maybe to arrive here and try to also gain mileage from the whole issue of the reopening of this paper factory that has now been renamed Rye Paper Mills from Pan Paper, Akisa.
Now, even as the leaders troop to Western Kenya, Webuye specifically, this is a factory that meant a lot for the people of Webuye and Western region at large. What exactly is the reaction of its reopening and, of course, the kind of politics that has revolved around it since it was closed about 7 years ago?
Yes, thank you, Akisa. According to the politics that have been here is that the code leaders led by Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula have been questioning the price of the sale of the factory. They are saying that 900 million was a bit too low. But according to the interview that we have run with investor Mr. Jaswant Rai, he says that the entire factory will be brought down because there are some new machines that are expected to be installed, because today they are commissioning the first production line, and you see there are still 3 more production lines. There is the 3rd production line, the 2nd production line, and the 1st production line. So he says the 3 production lines that are remaining will require that they pull down many of the machines that are now rusted and they cannot be of use, and that means that the investor will have to spend afresh to put modern equipments there. So he has defended the pricing and of the factory. And according to what might maybe culminate after this reopening is that maybe the code leaders might still come in to still question about the issue of acquisition and also the price of the factory, and also peg on the issue of the plight of the former workers. Those are the issues that maybe are still clouding this reopening of this Pan Paper Mill. But generally, many residents are happy that now Webuye town that has been a ghost town, many former workers and residents have been beggars and staying in poverty. Now it is going, the reopening might just jumpstart the economy of this region, Webuye included as well, Akisa.
Robert, thank you very much for that. That's our reporter, Robert Wanyonyi, joining us live from Webuye in Bungoma County at the Pan Paper Mills, which we understand has now been renamed to Rai Paper Mills, where President Uhuru Kenyatta, his deputy William Ruto, and other regional leaders are expected to officially open that particular factory. And